and it can't solve these problems in the ways it once did. And so it needs, first of all, to face the basic problem, which we do not do here in the United States at all. I mean, if you remember last November, we had a presidential election in which three candidates, Biden, Harris, and Trump, never uttered one word about a declining empire or a declining U.S. capitalism, declining because its empire is gone. The very same people who could and did look at Great Britain and say the sad condition of that society and of that economy has more than a little to do with the disappearance of the British Empire. They can say that, they can show that, but they cannot allow even the question to be applied to the United States, as if in some bizarre way, never specified, all other empires that are gone mean nothing because the American empire endures in some magical way. So the dollar, you mentioned Bretton Woods, right? The dollar becomes the world currency after the British pound and any other aspiring currency had been destroyed by World War II and couldn't possibly play that role. John Maynard Keynes had hoped to preserve that role for the British pound. But the American counterpart, Harry Dexter White, made it very clear to Mr. Keynes that that was not going to happen. And it didn't. And Mr. Keynes accepted it because he basically had no choice. The dollar became the world currency. The United States was producing half the traded goods in the world economy. The United States had the nuclear weapons. The United States, I can fill in, you all know that history. The dominant position of the United States was wrapped up in the role of the dollar. It quickly became not just the currency in which world trade was evaluated and conducted. It became a reserve alongside of gold to support the currencies of other countries